to cardio. Oh shit. Peloton screen saying it has something new up on it. QR code, log in to visit. Man, I'm not getting no subscription with them. I'm actually working on a jailbreak for the Peloton screen. So if any of y'all know how to jailbreak that thing, shoot me a message in my email. Should be in my channel. Much appreciated. Oh shit. Getting my Peloton shoes on real quick. Then we're gonna get right into it. You see. Oh shit. Alright. First day of the week. Best way to start it off is cardio, in my humble opinion. So, see where my headphones are at. 80%, that should be good. Should be good enough for 80K, huh? We'll find out. 80%, 80K. I can see it. Okay. Let's get right on into it. Alright, 1 second, I'm just finishing up this last message. Alright. There we go. Okay. Check one more, check one more. Hell, I ride to this song right here. I normally go to sleep to this one, but I'm gonna ride to it today. I think we'll be good with that. Tomato. Boy, Stone this bitch. Long time. She ain't nothing else to me. 3, 2, 1 on it. Let's lock it in. Clip 1. Clip 2. Yeah. That nice little startup on the pedals here. Slow and steady. Feels good to be back. Back to my usual self. Not that we're never our usual self, but you know, I just feel better when I do cardio. Anything going on in life, if it's not good, you can make it a lot better doing taking care of yourself. Last night I gave myself a quick edge up, shower, all that good stuff, you know. Don't just sit around and stew, you know, whatever may be going on in life. Take back control. Take that control. That's what we do. Work it. Yes, we working it. We got a good 80K ahead, so we're gonna stay in zone 2. Ooh, let me start my watch. I recommend one of these Apple Watches or something that, you know, can hold you accountable calorically. There we go. Sometimes I get on here and I just lose track of how fast I'm going. Then my heart rate gets up. Before I know it, I'm in zone 3 and zone 4. Best to stay in zone 2, but again, nothing wrong with zone 4, zone 3, zone 5. You just start to dip into your muscle and your carbs at that point, and we want to focus on burning fat. I'm already 10.9% body fat, so I don't have a whole lot there to burn, but still. Thinking about doing a competition. I was looking up the records for the 148-pound class in Ohio, and the deadlift record was only 440 pounds. So I've already put up 450, I'm sorry, on the flat bar. Granted, that was with straps, so works some on my grip strength. And I think I might just compete here coming up soon, y'all. Y'all might have a competition video. My last competition, I got first place. It was in North Carolina. Iron Board Powerlifting 2016. My record should still be up. Those numbers I wasn't the most proud of. But again, it was my first competition. It was the novice category. And I want to say I put up 415 on the deadlift. My bench press was pretty weak. It was like 215. So I'm already now weighing way less than I did then. I want to say I was in the 165, 175 class. I can't remember. I'm only weighing 150 now, 149. So I can lose 1 more pound, get to that 148. That won't be nothing. That won't be anything to get to that weight. I can compete. And I'm pretty confident I can take home first. Give me another trophy. So, looking forward to that. And yeah, we had deadlifts Saturday on the trap bar, 3 sets of 10 with 500 pounds. And that'll give you a run for your money, weighing 150 pounds. Jeez. I believe that's like 3 point something times my body weight. Maybe it's 3 times my body weight. 3 points something, let's find out. Get my old trusty calculator out. This is we got 500 divided by 150. 3.3, wow, okay. 3.3 times my body weight. I was working out with on the trap bar. And yeah, I could feel my damn glutes. I'll tell you that, my glutes, I could feel it. They were pretty sore yesterday and the day before. I was having to do some myofascial release. I really need to invest in one of those foam rollers, because I just like use my fist a lot of times. Dig it right in that spot and just kind of twist and turn and do things. Try to loosen up the knot in that muscle. Make it much better. But we're feeling good today. We're not sore. We've got energy. And hell, depending on how much I weigh when I get up there on the scale after this, I might just order another pizza. I've been ordering pizza the last 2 weeks after cardio as kind of a reward. So we'll see. We will see. Hey! Heart rate's 133. I'm just above zone 2. I'm in zone 3 right now. There's nothing wrong with that. We can hang around zone 3 for a bit. Sometimes we teeter on that fence. Now, if I was going for time or speed, yeah, I'd be in zone 3 for the majority, I would say. My absolute best time is 100 kilometers at 2 hours and 27 minutes. I tell you right now, I was fucking sore. My feet, the bones in my feet, everything was sore. My back, my muscles were tight. And that will take a lot out of you, going that speed for that long. I was close to like the 40 to 45 kilometer per hour range for that entire ride. They need to have like some silicone or gel socks or something to prevent some of the impact on the upswing, because these shoes right here, they clip in at the bottom, and whenever you're going real fast, you're not just pushing down fast, but you're pulling up fast as well. So on that pull up, or upswing as they call it, is where you're going to get most of the pressure on the tops of the bones of your feet. So if they can design some sort of like silicone padding right there, I feel like I could have went even faster. so who knows? Maybe I'll create something like that for that purpose. I've got a bunch of silicone in the room. I got some molds. I can 3D print a mold to my shoe and see how that works when I'm not doing anything one day. Let's go, let's go. So zone 2, you should be able to hold a conversation like this. You should be able to sing sometimes if you want. Although singing sometimes can raise your heart rate when you're doing this. So it's at your discretion what you choose to do. Heart rate's 133 right now. I'm in zone 3. 60 active calories burnt. A little bit of sweat starting to form. And yeah. We're just riding it out. I'm going to start filming these every time because I want to put out a good message. I see a lot of lives and stuff, and I rarely see stuff like this, so if I can help give y'all some inspiration, motivation, even knowledge, because I do drop some gems. I recommend y'all check out my last video. If you can get through the whole thing, I dropped a lot of gems in that, so you could take notes. You know, ride along if you want. You can put this on in the background while you're riding. That'll be fun. I generally like to have music when I'm doing this too, so in my headphones I'll go ahead and put on a nice little song. And a lot of times I'll actually pick the song's beats per minute up to the beats per minute that I'm pedaling at. Move it over a bit for you. But yeah, we back. With these long rides, you may have to stop for a bit. Use the bathroom, that's fine. When I was doing 100Ks and stuff, I was stopping at least 4 to 5 times just to use the bathroom. Especially when I was taking caffeine. I haven't taken caffeine while I'm doing these exercises for the past week and some change. So, just seeing how I operate. I've noticed caffeine kind of interrupts the way that I sleep. And I don't like that, so. What I used to do, I used to take weed gummies to help me stay asleep and fall asleep. But then I started getting such a tolerance to those. I was eating 800 milligram gummies, even up to 1200 at one point. And it was getting to the point where that wasn't even doing anything. I was still staying up with that, so I said, you know what, we're gonna just stop gummies, we're gonna stop caffeine. And I'm pretty proud of the result. I'm actually having dreams again, which is really cool. I had one of the coolest dreams last night. And I was able to remember it. Damn near the whole thing. I had to hem someone up in my dreams. We were playing football, and these guys came up, and I guess they wanted to join in. And I was like, okay, let me tie my shoe. Well, my shoes' laces were like cut. So I had to lace each one of the laces up individually. And when I went to get my other shoe, I was like, where the hell's my shoe at? And it was this guy that was there to play football with us. He had this big bag of shoes. I'm like, yo, did you take my fucking shoe? And he didn't say shit. He was acting all nonchalant. So I went back to where I was lacing my shoe up. And for some reason, my hair clippers were out there on the field. I'm like, what the fuck? So I grabbed my hair clippers. And I grabbed my, all my shit. And this other dude he was with starts coming up like he's trying to take my fucking shit. I hem his ass up. And I fucking all the way to bring him into my house. And I'm trying to be like, call for my people that were there. Like, yo, where y'all at? How you doing, little shippy? What's up? What's up? I'm just telling the story of the dream I had last night. But I'm hemming this guy up. I bring him all the way into my house, and I'm calling out for my people. I don't hear him there. So I'm like swinging him around, slamming him around. And next thing I know, I don't know what the fuck happened. That shit was fun though. I ended up at one point, I was at this family reunion. My grandpa, my uncles and everything. And one of my uncles was like, yeah, I use this, he was making beats, and I make beats. I'm like, I didn't know you made beats. He's like, yeah, I use this dog called Gage. I'm like, what? I was like, what the hell? I've never heard of that. I doubt that even exists. I don't think there's a dog called Gage, but I use FL Studio. But I thought it was so cool. The dream just kept evolving and evolving and evolving. It was really cool. I wish I could have recorded it and watched it back. It'd be a hell of a movie, especially when I was hemming that dude up. I'm always hemming somebody up in my dream. I had to hem another guy up in my last dream. He was at my house. It was a guy I grew up with, and he was in my sister's old room that we had, and I had a bioimpedance scale there, which is one that calculates your body fat percentage and stuff. I told him, hey, just stand on this scale. It's got 2 little metal sensors on each thing. Just put your heels on one and your toes on the other. He kept standing on it weird, and I felt like he was doing it on purpose. I'm like, no, man, just like keep your feet straight. You want to keep them straight. So next thing I know, I go to like move him off the scale. He has this drink in his hand all of a sudden, and he like slightly spills it, and then he intentionally like pours the fucking drink all over the floor. I hemmed his ass the fuck up. I took him to the front door. I threw him off the porch, and then I come inside and I'm yelling like, what the fuck? Everyone's acting like nothing happened, like it was okay for him to do that, and I was just going off. But I'm starting to really enjoy these dreams. I need to have a lot more of them. They're fun. But those are the last 2 dreams I had. And yeah, we're at 127 beats per minute on the heart rate, 120 active calories burned. I'm at 8.6 kilometers in, 35 kilometers per hour. So, like I said, zone 2, you should still be able to hold a conversation. Shouldn't be too out of breath. And if you ever want to know what zones you have to be in, it's basically just 220 minus whatever age you are. And whatever number you get, that'll be your very max heart rate. So that obviously would be like zone 5. Zone 2, I want to say, is like a certain percentage of that number. I think it's like 40 to 50. Maybe that's zone 1. I can find out real quick. But, excuse me. Yeah, zone 1 is 50 to 60% of that number. Zone 2 would be 60 to 70. Zone 3 is 70 to 80%. And then so on and so forth. It keeps increasing by 10%. Hard would be, zone 4, 80 to 90. At that point, you're going to be breathing heavy. You'll be grunting a lot. Zone 5, you're not going to be able to say a word. It's going to be complete exertion. 90 to 100%. And they're good to do every now and again, but you never want to be in them for a long time. And you generally won't be able to be in them for a long time, but anything above zone 2, which is 60 to 70% of your max heart rate, anything above that is going to be dipping into your carbs, dipping into your protein, dipping into your muscle, which is not what we want. We want to strictly use our fat for a fuel source of energy. Oh shit. But yeah, coming up on 10 kilometers, 70 to go. Drinking some electrolytes mixed with some EAAs. I don't know, something about mixing the 2. I really like the flavor. We're at 135 beats per minute on the heart rate. Now we're at 130. For me, my zone 2 is 111 to 130 beats per minute. When I go to 131, that's zone 3. But that's just for my age. I'm a 34-year-old male. So if whatever your age is, you want to take that number and subtract it by 220. And then you can go off the percentages that I gave you. So, whew. I feel like I'm going to have to piss at about 15 to 20 kilometers. Maybe I'll get another 10 out of it. We'll see. Yep. Yes, sir. We going. Getting it done. Like I always say, it ain't nothing else to me. It ain't got to be nothing else to you either. One step at a time. You may not be able to do this 80K. When my cardio journey started, I could only do 8 minutes. And I was out of breath, exhausted, ready to pass out and give up. But I knew, hey, that 8 minutes was better than 0 minutes. And every time I got on that bike, that's what I told myself. You did 8 minutes last time. Let's try to double it. Let's go for 16. I did 16 minutes. Let's try to double it, go for 30, maybe 45. I kept that mentality in my mind. Before I knew it, I was like, hey, we doing 5K? We're doing 10K? Then I looked up, well, what does the American Heart Association recommend for cardio per week? It's 150 minutes of cardio per week. You can easily get that by like 22 minutes a day, I believe. If you want to do it every day. If you want to just do it 5 days a week, you could do 30 minutes. You're at the minimum. So once I actually hit the minimum, I'm like, well, that's the minimum. Why would I settle for the minimum? So then I started picking up my rate even more. I started doing 50Ks. 50Ks turned into 65, 65 turned into 70. And I was literally doing 100 kilometers every other day for a very long time before I got all these weights. I was doing 100 kilometers every other day, and then I would have Sundays off. And I would do 500 push-ups after that. I would do sets of 100. So 100, wait 2 minutes, 100, wait 2 minutes, 100, wait 2 minutes until I get to 500. And I built an incredible physique. This is also while doing pull-ups, because I told myself when I started cardio, I'm going to do the stuff that I hated the most. That was pull-ups, and that was cardio. So I was working my way up on pull-ups. Now I can do 90 pull-ups in a row without stopping. So, and normally I would do sets. So I would do 90 and then 60. It'd be like 150, I believe, in a day. And you can literally build an incredible physique. Body weight squats also really help. Alright, we're at 12 kilometers. Heart rate's 127. We're right in zone 2. We're in the sweet spot. That's what I like. I'm having to fight the urge to go faster. A lot of times I like to really get in sometimes, especially with a certain song. But I'm telling myself, this is all for a purpose. The purpose is to burn fat and to hold on to as much muscle as possible. I went a little hard the other week on cardio. I was in zone 3 quite a bit, zone 4, zone 5. And I went a little bit down on my bench press lift, so I'm going to keep telling myself, hey, check that heart rate. Oh, there we go. We're at zone 2. We're good. Periodically check it. Alrighty. My bad, y'all. I'm sending a message real quick. Whew. This girl, she's been working out. She's doing 315 on hip thrust for 7 reps. I'm like, that's impressive. So I was like, you should be able to hit 350. But she tried it and she couldn't get it, so it's a slow progression. That would be like sort of a 1 rep max type deal, but she'll get there. 315 for reps is very impressive. Alrighty. Heart rate's 132. We're in zone 3. Bring it down a bit. So alright. We getting it. Heart rate's 130, back to zone 2. Jesus Christ. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Sending the messages out. 125 heart rate. 200 active calories burned. We're doing good. That pizza's calling my name. Nah, we'll see what we weigh after this. Oh yeah. Whew. Feeling good. About 15 kilometers in. Moving my arms and shoulders. Moving it up. Get that blood going also to the top part of the body. Almost like I'm doing face pulls. Got my hands in the air. Elbows bent at about 45 degrees. Just getting that blood going. Yep. All right. Heart rate's calculating. We getting it. 15 kilometers, just hit it. 222 active calories burned. We sitting around 35 kilometers per hour. That's our standard speed for this heart rate normally. Depending on how much you're moving your body, of course. If you're going crazy with your arms and stuff, you could easily get your heart rate higher at this speed. So that's why I recommend wearing one of those watches. See, my heart rate's at 144 because I was swinging my arms around like a madman. Just give y'all an example of how the speed doesn't necessarily dictate your heart rate. It's all about how you're moving. So I'm going to bring my heart rate down a little bit back to zone 2. We're going to keep an eye on it. I'm not going to move as crazy on my upper body. Keep that muscle. 135, we're coming down. Now, will you burn more calories in higher zones? Absolutely. Are all those calories going to come from fat? No. Some of those calories are going to come from your muscle and your carbs, your glycogen stores. You don't want to deplete that, especially if you're using weights. Now, if your goal is to train for like marathons and speed and stuff, you can go ahead and train in those higher zones because you're focused on racing, you're focused on speed. for me, thinking about competing soon and weightlifting, so powerlifting. So my goal is to hold on as much muscle as possible while burning as much fat as possible. Woo! We getting it. We getting it. All right, all right, all right. Let's go. Oh yeah. Pick them up, put them down. Heart rate 128, right at the high end of zone 2. That's what I like. I don't like to play around the bottom ends of zone 2, like 111 and stuff like that. I like to be right on the cusp of zone 3. So I'm getting the most out of my zone 2 that I can. You're gonna burn a little bit extra calories with that. So my coming up on 20K, when we hit 20, I'm going to stop for a brief moment and take a piss, and I'll be right back with it. It'll take less than a minute. Don't ever be worried about stopping to take a piss, guys. Even if you got a shit. There's been a couple times doing 100Ks and stuff where I had to stop the shit. There's nothing wrong with that. Do what you got to do. But yeah, where are we at? 18, coming up on 18K. How we doing it? Heart rate 127, high into zone 2, sweet spot, I'm loving it. Coming up on 18K right about now. 18K. 272 after calories burned. Almost 300. Normally with these rides we burn about anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 calories per session, so it sets me up for a nice pizza, if I would say. You don't have to be too strict on your diet. I was in the beginning very strict, and it took a lot out of me, like constantly just weighing my food. And don't get me wrong, I still weigh all my food to this day. Still do that because that's the best way you're going to calculate calories. But thinking that you can't have at least one cheat meal a week can kind of be a little bit too much. So if you're putting in the hard work, you deserve it. Get yourself whatever you like. If you like pizza, which is what I like, get you a pizza. You earned it. So we are coming up on 19K. Once we hit 20, we're going to stop, take a quick piss, and we'll be right back to it. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. So we at 19K, almost up on 20. 290 active calories, almost 300. Excuse me. I'm gonna stand this fucking shit down. Standing down. Whew. Had me my nice morning oats in the morning. What do y'all have for breakfast? I like having me 170 grams of oats with some egg whites and a protein scoop. Tell you what. Oh, also one diced banana. There ain't nothing more filling than that food. Nothing better. I've been doing it the past 5 years, so it must tell you something on how good it is. We're just about to hit 300 calories active burn. 298, 299. Once we hit 20 kilometers, I'm at 19.75. We're gonna take a nice, well-deserved piss. Because I've been drinking a lot of water this morning too. And with all the oats that I had, complex carbs, for every gram of carbs you consume, your body's gonna hold on to an additional 3 grams of water. So I gotta piss. All right, y'all, I'm at 20K. Slowing down a little bit. There we go. And like that, I gotta take this. So my that feels good. Something about a piss. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how that is. So slowly get back into it. Probably do another 20K before we gotta take another one. So I am consuming electrolytes while I'm doing this. Electrolytes and EAAs, and I got my gallon of water beside me. Oh shit. Got some stuff coming in the mail today. Excited. Okay. So my heart rate 132 on the low end of zone 3. Awesome. Woo! Be getting it. One pedal at a time. 130 beats per minute. Right on the high end of zone 2 is where we like to be. Let's get it. Hey. Yep. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Doing a little bit of spawns here. All right. 21 kilometers in, coming up on 22. Heart rate's 126. Active calories burned 344. That's all that is. It ain't nothing else to me, pal. I can tell you that. All I needed to know, sir. Daily cup. I need to figure out how to jailbreak this Peloton screen. I got a big ass screen and I can't do nothing with it. I used to watch YouTube on it. There was this hack that you could work around and you could watch YouTube. They patched that because they want to force people into buying their subscription. I don't need their silly subscription. I know how to do cardio. I don't need anyone pumping me up. I don't need any of their, whatever the hell they offer. All I needed was a bike, because when I got this thing, I had a cheap ass, my dad got it for Christmas. It was a, I don't even remember the brand. It's iHomie or something. It was like $109. I found it for him. And he got it. I went to town on that thing. I went around the world at least 2 times in terms of kilometers. And the metal part ended up breaking and snapping. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get something that is going to be durable, is going to last. And that's what I did. So I never need a subscription with that iHomie. I damn sure don't need one with this Peloton now. So they got this big ass screen. I'm going to try to flash it, probably jailbreak it if possible. I haven't seen any tutorials yet on how to do that, so I may have to do some experimentation with it, take it apart, whatnot. Excuse me. But worst case scenario, I sell the damn tablet and then I just replace it with like an iPad or something, that I can watch YouTube on. Because, like I said, I really don't want or need their subscription. We're at 127 beats per minute on heart rate, high into zone 2, 23 kilometers in. A good quarter of the way in. We getting it though. It may seem like it's a lot left, but this passes pretty damn quick when you're staying busy. Sounds so good. Oh yeah. Yeah. True happiness. Nothing fake. Only the real. Coming up on 25K. 130 beats per minute on cardio. Coming up on 400 active calories burned. I love it. So recommend finding y'all a good upbeat song. Something to keep you accountable on your pedal strokes. You gotta be accountable on your strokes now. God forbid you miss a stroke. Yeah. All right. Coming up on 25K, halfway to 50. Coming up on 400 active calories burned. We're at 393. Got a heart rate of 128. And we're moving. We're doing and moving, as they say. Yep. Yep. So. Alrighty. Fish oil. Recommends you get your fish oil. Whoo! Put yourself in good situations, guys, if you can. Doing cardio is a good situation to put yourself into. You can control that. Try not to put yourself in situations you can't control. Nobody's perfect, but we do have control over a certain amount of things, so highly recommend for your own well-being. Alright, my bad. Getting back to it. We're at 122 beats per minute, 420 active calories burned, oh boy, and 26 kilometers in. So, yes, yes, yes. Love it. Gee. Oh shit. Spelling shit wrong. Also, you know, a lot of people like to be on their phones a lot. You could be on your phone while doing this, you know. When I first started, it was pretty tough to concentrate, but the more I did it, the more I was like, oh, I'm teaching myself to think under pressure. This could be useful. So that's what I do. Yeah. 127K in. 122 beats per minute. Loving the zone 2. Y'all probably saw my last short. Guy was talking about he does 30 minutes of cardio a day. He had to get his friend to confirm it for him. And he said how hard it was to film cardio. Well, tell you what, tripod and press record is all you gotta do. Heck, I got this on Amazon, maybe 14 bucks. And yeah, just set it up there and I go. So it's not too hard. You don't have to make excuses if you don't do it, you know. Like my dad, you know, one good thing he did say was you don't gotta lie to kick it, despite him lying to kick it sometimes. I don't get it, but you don't. You don't have to make stuff up to try to fit in. You don't have to embellish things, steal valor. Be you, be yourself. And if you don't like who yourself is, take a look at the things that you could change about yourself and make the necessary steps to do that. I promise you, the more you do that, the more confidence you're gonna build, the more you're gonna like yourself, and inevitably the more other people are gonna like you. So keep showing yourself, keep showing up for yourself, keep showing yourself respect. Regardless if others do or not. Because those people are probably the same ones that don't show themselves respect. They're not even worthy of showing respect, so. You got this. I believe in you. I don't even know you, but I believe that you can do it. Coming from where I came from, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Grew up in a trailer park, so don't feel bad about if you never had money growing up. Oh yeah. We're coming up on 30 kilometers right now, 126 beats per minute, 463 active calories burned. Yep. On that. Let's get it. We doing it. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all stopping in and doing cardio with me. 30K. Let's get it. Almost halfway already. I tell you, this stuff flies. Especially when you're doing it and having fun. I tell you, find a form of cardio you enjoy and you'll stick to that. If you like jump rope and you love it, you're going to stick right to it. You'll do it for hours. If you like running, despite the impact on your knees, do that. I like cycling because it's low impact on my knees and I'm trying to look out for them in the future. Swimming, do that if you like that. Come on. Yeah. 31K. Easy. And another. So 9K before we hit the halfway marker. Staying hydrated. Got my water, electrolytes, yes. I need to get some more electrolytes, by the way. Key Nutrients is the brand I use, so if you want some good electrolytes, get your Key Nutrients. Got my gallon of water is halfway fucking done already. It's only down 10. But this happens whenever you do cardio like this. You sweat a lot. You gotta replenish that. I gotta check my urine today, see what my stats are looking like. I got these strips off Amazon. The app is Urinify. It tells you about your kidneys, ketones, protein, hydration, sodium, a whole lot of different things that give you a nice representation of where you're at inside for your health, general health, of course. Alright. Let's go. Somewhere. Heart rate 122. We can pick it up a bit. Still up in mid to high range. 500 active calories burned. Not even halfway in yet, so I predict we probably burn 1,100 to 1,300 calories. That's my general prediction. My forecast for today. Yeah, let's go. Oh, yeah. Pick 'em up, put 'em down, hem 'em up. Let me go to a different song now. There's been times I listen to him near one song the entire ride, just vibing with it. I put it on loop too, so I don't gotta keep, repeating it. That makes it a bit easier as well. Yeah. Hitting it good, hitting it good. Because that's what we do, you see. She told me that she trying to get closer with the safety. He just looking to me, she ain't magic. Hoping that she don't believe. She don't know other than that living in. I don't know what she can know. All I mean is the fun. Yeah, you know. We got 120 on a heartbeat, 528, 33K in, 33.5 to be precise. Oh. Heart rate 125. Stand up a bit. Little reset. Get off my buns. I do recommend 4D cycling shorts as well when you're doing long rides like this. Otherwise, you're gonna have pretty bad rashing going on, and I don't want that for y'all. I've already went through that enough, so y'all don't have to. So I'll tell you now. Get on Amazon, type in 4D cycling shorts, padded cycling shorts. Also, get you some chamoy cream. My brand that I like to use is butt butter. And spread that all, in your groin, on your, backside, even on the pad, the leftover stuff on your pad, so that can prevent you from rashing that you don't need. I also tape up my toes when I do this, so I don't get a lot of rashes on my toes. When you're going long cycles like this, you got a lot of potential for rashing, for blisters in certain areas, and even bleeding. So there's a specific tape that I use. It's like a medical tape. Leuko P. L-E-U-K-O. Or L-U-E-K-O, I forget. But it's the P kind. It's very strong. It's not going to slide off or slip off when you sweat. Highly recommend that. This is for serious cyclers now. Chances are, if you've been in cycling long enough to get serious with it, you're probably already going to know this stuff. So, but for people who are looking to get into it, I recommend y'all getting this stuff before, I say anything over maybe 25 to 50K, you want to start worrying about stuff like that. Because 25K, you can get away with just wearing regular shorts, regular socks, regular this and that, without any rashing, without any extra stuff. Anything over that, that means you're getting serious into it. Might want to look into investing in some things for your well-being and benefit. Yep. $36K and 121 beats per minute, 571 active calories burnt. She told me that she tried because of the safety. Yeah. 4K and we're at the halfway mark. It's 10:10 on the dot. EST just turned 10:11. We still caught it though. Yeah. Keep going. I'm gonna stop for nothing. Don't look back, you can never look back. Wasted. Mm-hmm. 36.6K. I saw that. Easy. Bow, 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 Hey, on the beach. Yeah. The summer's out of reach. Empty lake, empty street. The sun goes down alone. Let's go. Oh. Hair pulled backwards, when rises on, baby. Still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. Ooh. I wonder if it was a dream. Let's get it. Davis saw me with one in the head, so don't think that I'm scared. Quit when I'm Madison Red, boy, I sit in the feds. Bitch ass, bitch ass. Already cares, since shit it costs to get buried. Oh shit. You see? Eh, eh. Some shit. Damn right. Pushing it. Coming up on 40K. 38.8. 615 active calories burned. Not even halfway in yet. We might hit 15 today. I'm fine with that. Shit. I just get some pizza. 124 beats per minute on the heart rate. 39K. Once we hit 40, I'm gonna probably stop and take another quick piss. I've been drinking quite a few of these electrolytes. Matter of fact, I'm gonna top it off with some water. It's still pretty concentrated, so the flavor will be good. Oh shit. I'm pouring this shit in as I'm running. Oh shit. Let's go. First time doing that. First time for everything. Don't slow down. Don't slow down, boy. Keep that pace. Changing up. Change up, because shit changes up. Oh yeah, that's still sweet. I have to do that again next time. Hey, run it back and replay it. Heart rate 132 at zone 3. We'll bring it back down. It'll come down when I take off to get a piss here. Get off to take a piss. Hey, come on now. Let's talk about it. His fat is falling off. It's just, I'm breathing it out. If y'all didn't know, that's how you lose fat. You actually breathe it out. All right. Yeah. 40K. We're halfway in. Let me get that piss going. Get that piss going. Yeah. Where you at? I see you. There you go. And I like that, you see. Hey. There. Boy, sit in the face. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lay. Mr. Young goes, you ready? Put him down. Put him down. Already at 131 on the heart rate. Sheesh. Sometimes I just want to skyrocket that motherfucker. I did the other week. I went to 180. It feels good. It does. It do though. That's what I'm saying. It's a fight to stay in zone 2. Because you got all this muscle, you got all this energy inside. You just want to pick it up every time. You just want to pick all that energy up that you have and just skyrocket it. So you got to fight to stay in the zone 2. It's hard for me. I'm at 131 right now, having to throttle myself. But it's all for a purpose. I just want to unload on this shit. I usually do at least one time I do it. It's healthy to do it. Hey. Stand them down. Six zero on my active calories burned. I know. Yeah, I know. Let's get it. We're killing it. 41 kilometers in, heart rate 122 beats per minute, total calories 767, active calories 666. The sign of our carbon makeup: 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. And I know that. Bossy. 1 hour and 11 minutes move time. Let me say it, you're playing guitar to spaghetti. Turn to the maidens, and I feel like to take. No, she made me the man that she faced. Take it. Pick it up. You ain't nothing to get how much you make. When they back if we played, they ever saw me with one in the ass, I don't think that I'm scared. I'm at a cigarette while I sit in the feds before I let one of you big chested chest bro niggas play it, been on their ass. Means that I'm ready to spray, I don't know how many cares, since it costs to get buried. Oh, yeah, this shit getting scary. I'm going with you way, got real niggas strapped with me says you playing guitar spaghetti. Hey, I know. Yep. 43K coming up on 135 on our heart rate. Coming up on 700 active calories, burn like 690 exactly. So that's all that is. Let's see. First, what? Stand it down. Shit. Solid. Something gotta get split down. In that case, we gotta stand. 127 on the heart rate. High end is zone 2. Just hit 700 active calories burned. And we're only at 43 kilometers. So just think. We'll probably burn 1,500 today. 1,500 good old active calories. I enjoy it. Hope y'all enjoy it. If y'all doing this with me, y'all definitely gonna enjoy it. I ain't even you ain't gotta speak on what's understood. Time. And I'm not that. Oh. Oh. Okay. I mean, let me calm back down. I'll tell y'all what I just saw. Alright, take a sip, get back in it. 44K again. Yeah, I'm sweaty. That's what I got showers for. I'm gonna be fucking nice when I get done with that. Back to the basics. So much. Oh, we locked in at a humble 132 right now, 129 heart rate. Coming up on 45 kilometers. Speed still 35.8. I like it. So much. Pushing it. It's so long. Sand it down. Yep. Yep. Heart rate 121. I need to pick it up, huh? Need to get to like 129. We got it. Stretch the shoulders, back, arms. That'll put me up pretty quick. 126. There we go. That wasn't hard. Swinging my upper body back and forth to get that nice engagement. That core engagement. 127. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. One hour and 19 minutes move time in. Hour and 20 now. Coming up on 47 kilometers. Heart rate 125. Active calories burned 755. About to pick up 3-pound weights. Yeah. And I'm not bad. Yeah. How does it feel? I can tell you that. Feels good. Feels even better when you're doing this shit. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. E40, come on. Old school. Bum 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 bum. That shit will pick you up. I gotta be careful though, it might put me in zone 4. I gotta be careful though. Yep. I'm careful now. Care for it. Care for it. Bum, 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 bum. Set it, don't blast me. I'm about to finger fuck this tech. Dum, 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 dum. I ain't no punk. Roll the tuss and watch me do it. Red Daddy's got your pots sweating. Red Daddies. 771 active calories burned, 130 highest in the zone 2 you can possibly get. Yeah. 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 Someone that beat them Red Daddies sometimes. Royal flush. You see. Active calories, 777. Royal flush, 48 kilometers in. Coming up on 50, then we got 30 to go. Yes. These motherfuckers know. Less than halfway to go. 32K to go. Coming up on 31K. Heart rate 129, high end of zone 2. It's your lucky day. Come back to premium and enjoy an additional month trial. Bow now. Bow now. Yeah. 140 on the heart rate. 800 calories. Bring that heart down, Daddy. You got it. You got it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to charge my Kuspo sensor after this. It's getting low on battery. Just hit 50K, 30 to go. Feel good. Real good. Stone make me feel good. Shoes on. And still good. So to take a loss, so we still good. Dramatic moment, I feel good. Feel good. Yeah. 821 active calories burned. 128 beats per minute in. High end is zone 2. 51K in. 29 to go. Ooh, now that is. She said she loved me, whatever that is. Do me a favor, say that shit. I'm talking about. She said she loved me, whatever that is. Do me a favor, say that shit. Like bad kids, boy, we reckless. How bitch, Texas. Favor, say that shit. Oh shit. Again. Dick clips, no rap. Put this on. Somebody messaged me. G. You leave it as thing. Obviously. Yeah. She. Oh god, that's funny. Let's go. Stop shaking. Yeah. What you want? Hey. 53K. Yeah. Lele. He's scared. I don't go with the wig. I really strap with the say you can't turn to spaghetti. So my 54K in, 120 on that beats. We need to pick it up some on that. 871 active calories. Let's go. Let's get it. Take it. It's right there for you to take it. It ain't gonna get itself. It ain't gonna get itself. Nah. Y'all know. It just don't come to you naturally. Sometimes you gotta work for it. Always be willing to work for yourself. Come on. You always get the gains in return. You don't need nobody to build you up. Just got one of those scam text messages. You have an unpaid toll of $3.99. Shit, run it up, daddy. That's all that is. That is all that is. Let's see. Run it up. I don't know that. Stop. Say yeah, because that's right. Okay. All right. We're at 55K. Once we hit 60, I'm gonna stop, take another piss because I tell you, be sweating and running through this shit. So that should be the last piss we take before we're finished with cardio. So coming up on 56K, another 4K. I'll do it. Hour and 35 minutes of move time. 128 beats per minute. 899 active calories burned. Might as well run it off to 900. I'm shooting for a 1500 calorie burn day. Majority in zone 2 too. Let's go. Let that fat work for you. Don't let it sit on you and work against you. Weighing yourself down, getting out of breath, barely doing shit. She. I got something that'll get you out of breath now. I'll say that for later. In the meantime, 126 beats per minute. We're going at another 906 active calories burned. Oh, we made it to 131, so we're in zone 3 right now. Cool. Just heard a loud noise upstairs. I don't know what that was. Kind of like a chair. All right. Should be all right. Anyways. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Serve that shit. Go unnoticed. What up? Oh shit. Hold up. Damn, that's like Tupac said, you can run the red lights but watch the street signs. Nah, no, yeah. Be careful though when you're driving, for sure. That shit's crazy. Sometimes you can just float through them. Honestly, I feel like stop signs should be updated to like yield signs, because there could be nobody coming and you can see clear as day. I mean, that don't mean speed through it. Obviously, yield, you gotta slow down a bit, but yeah, I don't really agree with stop signs either. My take on the street signs. Popular take. Coming up on 58 kilometers. Active calories 930. Heart rate's 126. I'm gonna put all my stats up when I'm done on the post and my community on my YouTube channel, so you can see the whole breakdown, how long you're in zone 2, you know, what your heart rate looks like. Again, that's why I highly recommend wearing one of these watches. I mean, if you have one, wear it. Otherwise, I don't know why you got it, but some people get them and don't use them, you know. This baffles me. It's like getting a guitar and never playing it, you know. But, you know, it's all personal choice. Alright. 58K coming up on 59. I'm trying to hit up the 60 so I can take a quick piss. This shit's going through me right now. Yep, that's true. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Right. Yep. You don't need that validation. Fake. Yep. That's true. Oh man. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like that as well. It's like you give me a compliment, it's like, whoa, what's this for? I don't fucking take them because, like you said, I already know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't need that external validation. If you think it, you know, that's cool, but it's not gonna build me up or break me down one way or the other, because I know what I gotta do. So that's just how I am, but I appreciate that. You understand it too, and it's like shit. You know, when it's deserved, it's nothing wrong with saying it. I'm happy to say it, so yeah. Never worry about the fake shit. There's a lot of people out there just gonna say one thing and putting on a front for whatever reason. But it's all good because, shoot, you can see through that shit a lot of times. It don't take long. Like I said, they expose themselves in the end, so, but yeah, I appreciate that. So my coming up on 60K, 125 heart rate, 962 active calories burned, damn near 1,000. 1,000. Yep. 59.9, and bam, we're at 60K. We only got 20 left. That's what, 1/4. This shit's flying by. Feels like I just got on this thing. Yeah. I've been on for a good hour and 42 minutes, so I'll be back. I gotta take a piss. Awesome chain, awesome watch. And going home. KK and me alone. Let me stay your bitch from near me, doing swag, and I'm swagging in my Louis rag. Take a fucking piss. I ain't trying to stack. Oh man, there we go. Relax. Savage. Come get it back. No such. Go on, get this money. Dog, I don't do this shit for nothing. Whoo! Damn. Boy. Gee. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. 60K in. We trying to hit up a damn near 80K. So we probably got, in terms of time, 1 hour and 42 minutes move time. Oh shit, it'll pick me up. Sometimes the sensor is funny, you gotta start off real slow. There we go. If you go too fast in the beginning, it's like, it doesn't realize what's going on. There we go, there we go, there we go. Bad bitches come a dozen. It's doing nothing. Boogie. Heart rate 122. We're still in zone 2 after taking a piss. That's why, you know, you get that thermic effect going. Your heart rate be going. I don't do shit for nothing. 60K. 60.5, we got 19.5K to go. Yep. Oh yeah, that's all that is. Oh shit, got some pop coming in on the headphones. All about you. Oh fuck, I didn't want to stop. Keep going. Where'd it go? Damn, I saw that. I'll fucking search it up. Here comes this absolute. All about. There we go. Assuming you can't go. Babysitter. Nice tree. And it's called a puss bad bitch. She had me the long way. It's just more like I'm stuck fucking with the wrong one. Hey. Large religion. My religion. What could be wrong with the thug? Is they with this sweet scrub looking for some love? Bonnie. I saw that last night. Addicted to the fast life. When impressed with the money you're making. Black celebrity. Maybe you with me. Can I hate it? To the things you do, still true what I'm saying, boo. Cause this is all about you. Yo. Every every other video. No matter where I go, I see the same old. Every other city we go, every other video. No matter where I go, I see the same old. Come with me. My name up before I leave. That's what I'm thug. I only roll out with the criminals and drug dealers. I love that be coming from the same place. The game takes. And I don't even care if those weed smokes in the day. End of every show. Heart rate 129, high end is on to 1,016 active calories burned. 62 kilometers in. So my 62K, heart rate 122, 1,020 active calories burned. 1 hour and 47 minutes of move time. We'll probably do like 2 hours and 10, 12, 15 minutes. But yeah, we're killing it. Shit. We back. Someone go every other video. Standing it down, handling it, manhandling that shit. At that. I'm ready for some stuffed crust. I don't know about y'all. My kryptonite. My kryptonite. Kryptonite. Yeah. Y'all remember 3 Doors Down? If I can be like that. Jeez. You can be like that, bro. Just take your time, 1 step at a time, bro. What the fuck you mean? That's all that is. Oh, shit. Van Halen. I'll wait. I'm posting that shit. This shit goes hard as fuck. This was pumping me up for a minute back in the day. I would hear this song on, put my headband on, and that song that you get in is just next fucking level. Fucking A, right. Oh. Who's gonna carry the boats? Yeah, I knew. I guess I'll never learn. I have your picture, yes, I know it well. Another page is turned. Are you for real? It's so hard to tell from just a magazine. Yeah, you just smile and the picture sells. Look what that does to me. I'm coming straight for your heart. You can stop me now. I wrote a letter and told her these words that meant a lot to me. But wouldn't ever, her eyes don't follow me. Never be free, Such good photography. Wait till your love comes down. I'm coming straight for your heart. No one you can stop me now. As fine as you are. Damn right. Ain't stopping shit. Nah. Bum, 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 wow, bum, 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 bow, wow. 134. We picked it up a bit. Like I said, this song pumps me up. I'm still making sure I don't go too high. Zone 3, you're going to touch zone 3 sometimes. You won't get a little touch on zone 3, especially staying in the high end of zone 2. We're going to bring it back down. I'm at 1,072 active calories burned, 65K in, a good 15K to go. If we don't hit 1,500, I say we hit 13, maybe even 14. We'll see though. My prediction is 13 to 15. But we're already at damn near 1,100 calories burned. We're definitely going to hit the 1,200. So 13 to 15 is a good range, I would say. 66 kilometers in. Heart rate at 119. Oh yeah. Yes sir. Runs down. I'm coming straight for your heart. You can stop me now. Alright, let's put on something. Let's put on something good. Everything I got on here is good, but it's sometimes different songs for different times. That song will pump me up. There ain't nothing to it. I've done cardio to so many different songs. It's not even fun. So, I did a mashup with Wiz Khalifa and The Who. That shit was pretty good. I had to speed it up though, because I got it slowed down. I was listening to it all screwed. Chopped and screwed. You see. Script me back. Just want me to the picture. Let's go. If you make your move, you gotta know your lane. Ew! Look at that. Look at that, look at that. I can make it out of one police right up the street. Like before I had all of the times before I had all of these haters. But I didn't know what offer straight up out the corner. Goddamn right. Of my money for the ones who never made it, saying fuck the ones who hate it, rolling up and celebrate. Now let's get medicated. Shit. We still 420 friendly over here, y'all. Like I said, I haven't smoked in maybe 2 weeks. And I'm doing, I've been having the craziest dreams. Oh my God, I love them. I already hammed 2 people up in my dreams, so I'm really enjoying the dreams so far. And like I said, I was up to 800 milligram fucking gummies, even up to 1600 sometimes, and they weren't doing shit for me, so I was like, yeah, let me take a little break. a tea break. Slow down on the caffeine too, because I feel like the pre-workout I was doing was making it harder to fall asleep, which was making me rely more on the gummies. So I'm like, well, I don't need pre-workout and caffeine to get my ass pumped up and get good exercise. I was doing this without any supplements. I wasn't even taking vitamins. No caffeine, nothing. Still making it happen. So don't let yourself think, oh, I don't have pre-workout, I can't hit the gym today, or I'm not feeling. Well, did you go to sleep on time? Did you get at least 7 hours of sleep? Did you fucking take the necessary steps so that you would feel good when you wake up? Did you have breakfast? No. Well, there you go. It's not rocket science. Nobody's gonna hold you accountable but yourself. Especially other people that don't hold themselves accountable. They don't give a fuck. Why would they? They don't care about themselves. Fuck that. If you don't got you, nobody's gonna have you. That's my philosophy. When I didn't have myself, nobody had me. So now, I got a lot more respect than I did before. You gotta work hard for that shit. It just don't come to you. But it's all about what you want. Do you want it? Do you not? You deserve the best if you give yourself the best. You won't settle for less. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. We 68K in, coming up on 70. Got a good, coming up on 69. Damn near 70, so we got a good 11 kilometers left. This is passing by too quick, y'all. This just passes by so damn quick for me. Every time I get on the bike, I'm like, 80K, yes, I'm gonna be here for a while. And next thing I know, when I look up, it's damn near already done. I'm like, okay. Especially having y'all here with me to be able to share this stuff with and, you know, give y'all some good intel on cardio and zone 2 and stuff like that. I feel like that even makes it go by faster because I really do enjoy sharing the knowledge to people who are gonna be willing and open to accept it and take it. Like I said, it's free will at the end of the day. You don't gotta take my advice. But if you choose to, just expect a lot of good results to come with it. So, I really enjoy, I don't care how many people watch this. If there's just one person out there that I can give some good advice to and they can change their life with it, that makes me feel happy. That's why I do this shit. Right now, the way the world's going in America, we've got a lot of sedentary lifestyles. A lot of people just getting drunk, eating food that is horrible for them. They don't give a fuck about themselves. And I don't think they don't have enough examples of people that's actually doing this shit. So, I mean, I've been doing this now, going on 3 years. So, I said it's finally time to start sharing some of this with y'all. You know, I can put up my results all day long. I can put up my numbers. I can put up what I did in writing. But giving y'all a little bit of a visual aspect of me doing it, I think goes a little bit longer, further. Also, I can share and get a lot more information out with my words. Y'all stick through these whole videos. You know, bear through all my little singing here and there and other things. You can get a lot from it. So I plan on doing some clipping. It's 11:11 right now, y'all, EST. I keep catching these numbers, but anyways, I plan on doing some clipping for y'all so I can kind of condense the jewels and the gems that I'm dropping in these videos down to like little shorts here and there. That way you don't have to necessarily sit through this whole entire 2-hour ride with me. I know it can take a lot of time. You know, you probably got other stuff that you want to be doing, but then there's also those people who have sit-down jobs and they like to just have stuff on in the background. So For those people, you know, you can just have this going in the background. You don't have to watch it. I'm just listening to what I'm saying. And the more you hear this stuff repeated, the more I feel like it's going to be embedded in your brain, you know, and you won't have to look it up. It'll just be readily accessible in your mind. You can just go, oh, zone 2, that's right. Zone 2, 60 to 70%. 60 to 70% of your max heart rate is going to be zone 2. How do you find your max heart rate? Again, 220 minus whatever age you are. So if you're me, you're 34 years old, 220 minus 34, your max heart rate is going to be 186. That's going to be 100% of your maximum heart rate. For zone 2, you're just going to need to be at 60 to 70% of your max heart rate, which is going to be 111 to 130 beats per minute. And like I said, that's why these watches are so good. You can go in to the settings and customize what zone is appropriate for your age. So I highly, highly, highly recommend you customizing your heart rate zones with your watch, because everyone's zones are a little bit different. It all comes down to what age you are. Take those numbers and you take that equation I just gave you and you break it down and find out whatever 60 to 70% of your max heart rate is. You can program each zone. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4, all the way up to Zone 5, which is your max heart rate, 90 to 100% of that number. 220 minus your age. So, for those people that's just listening into this, tuning in, these are some gems. These are the gems I'm talking about that are going to make a difference in your progress. They're going to take your progress from wherever you're at and they're going to boost it. It's going to give you something to go off of. A lot better than just using your brain and guessing, well, am I in zone 2? It feels like I'm in zone 2. Or did I burn this many calories? It feels like I did. It's going to be a lot more personalized to your results. We are at 72 kilometers in right now currently. We only have 8 more to go. That being said, that doesn't mean we slow down or, oh, I only have 8. Let me just slow down. No, we could slow down after 80 kilometers. We'll slow down and we'll do the backwards pedal. We'll add the cool down after that. My heart rate, it's at 119 beats per minute. It's about in the mid-range of zone 2. I like to stay a bit on the higher range of zone 2 so I can burn a little bit extra calories. Right now, I'm at 1,182. So we very well may just be at 1,250 to 1,300 calories burned today. That's completely fine. Hell, I'm fine with 1,000, you know? Sometimes your body may want to burn a little bit more, or, you know, it's just moving a little bit more efficiently and effectively, so you can hit those 1,500s and, you know, shit like that. When I was doing 100Ks, it was closer to 1,800, even 2,000, so. But we're just going to keep going at our nice zone 2 pace, despite the ability to do more and faster. So we hold ourselves accountable for the fat burn zone. Like I said, I don't got much fat to burn as is, but hell, whatever's in there, I'm going to make sure it's being utilized. And I'm going to do something with it. I'm not just going to let that fat sit there and fester and burn, you know, extra muscle and carbs when I don't have to. Our numbers have been going up in the weights as well, so doing the weights is building muscle, doing the cardio and watching your caloric intake is burning the fat. I hear a lot of people, they say, well, how do I turn this fat into muscle? You can't turn fat into muscle. They're two different things. It's like turning water into wine or some shit. You can't do that. They're two different things. So what do? We burn fat and we build muscle. Building muscle will help you burn a little bit extra fat too, because yes, you're burning some calories while you're building muscle and lifting weights. You're not going to burn near as many calories lifting weights as you would doing cardio. I don't care. Even circuit training. You're not going to burn near as many as if you're doing cardio. Just in and of itself, it's going to burn way more calories. On top of, watching your caloric intake, i.e. what are you eating, how many calories are you eating, and that can really help you stay in a caloric deficit if your goal is to lose weight. Can you build muscle while in a caloric deficit? Yes, you can. Is it harder? Yes, it is hard. Nothing easy is going to be worth anything. Keep that in mind. So, a lot of people will say, oh, you want to build muscle, you need to be in a surplus. Yeah, you can be in a surplus and build muscle as well, but expect you to gain some fat as well. It's very hard. It's a lot harder to build muscle in a deficit than it is in a surplus, but it is very possible. It's slow gains that are going to last longer over time. A lot of people just think, oh, I'm going to bulk up, eat a bunch of calories. You're dirty bulking. You're gaining a lot of fat. Yeah, you may gain some muscle under there, and you'll be able to lift a lot, but you look like shit with your shirt off still. You may have some size, but you're getting out of breath still. Everybody wants to be big. They don't care about their heart health. Well, I'll tell you right now, your heart doesn't know the difference between muscle or fat. All it knows is there's a lot of tissue I gotta, supply this blood to. So the bigger you get yourself, the more you're putting your heart down. The more out of breath you hear these guys are when they talk. You can hear it when they talk. These motherfuckers are out of breath just talking. It's like, bro, it's a personal goal at the end of the day, but I just know what I like. I like having my cardio. I like being able to do a lot. I don't get out of breath. I don't get tired easily. I can go hard. I'm sitting here talking to y'all right now while doing cardio. A lot of people can't even stand up and talk for a long time without even doing anything because they got so much tissue on their body. So, be mindful. What do you want to be at the end of the day? I've always liked the story of David and Goliath. I never wanted to be a big guy. I can do just as much being smaller and more fit and sharp than some, Goliath running around. So, again, it's all about your goals. What do you want? So, we're at 74 kilometers, coming up on 75. 124 beats per minute on the heart rate. We only got about 5K to go. 2 hours and 9 minutes in. We're not too worried about our time. This is still elite time, by the way. If you go to the cycling charts, still making elite time. Always have made elite time. Well, not always. Let me take that back. When I started cardio, I was only doing 8 minutes, and it took me quite a bit of time to build up to that. But once I did, it's stayed elite. I've been elite for going on, I would say, just about 2 years. I've been in the elite class. You can get there. It's all about your hard work, your dedication to your goals. And you'll get it. Especially when it's you holding yourself accountable. Now, there's nothing wrong with hiring a trainer that's going to give you some advice. I'm a personal trainer myself. I'll be there if you need me. You can hire me, get in touch with my emails in my description of my YouTube channel. I can hold you accountable. I can do my best, but at the end of the day, you have to still put the work in. It's, the credit's still going to be your credit. It's going to be on you. So, I can do my best in leading you into the right direction. However, just like you can lead a horse to water, you can't force it to drink. So, sometimes people like the fact that when they pay money, it holds them more accountable, so they're going to do more. Which, if that's who you are, then that's fine. But the credit's going to be yours at the end of the day. You put on that hard work, you're going to get the results. Nobody else is getting the results for your hard work but you. So when you start seeing the results, you're going to get really happy with yourself. Alright, we're at 122 beats per minute, 1,244 active calories burnt. We're at 76 kilometers in, almost hitting 80, damn near at 80. 2 hours and 11 minutes in. Excuse me. Another thing, nobody knows if you're giving your best but you. I could show you a video of me doing, exercise in 3 different ways. And I can ask you, hey, in which one of these videos am I giving my 100% best effort? And you could choose one, but the only person that knows who's giving their true 100% effort is the person doing the effort. So just because someone says, oh, you're doing awesome, this or that, ask yourself, am I really? Is this my best that I can give? It's very important. Sometimes we can get to a point where we think that's all we have, not realizing that's just the point that we got used to. We have a lot more in the tank. We got a lot more to give. So it's about you showing up for yourself in every sense of the fucking word. Alrighty. I haven't even had a song on. I'm just sitting here talking. But that's fine. I like getting these gems out for people. Plus, we're already at 77K, coming up on 78. Less than 3 kilometers to go. I think we'll hit a good 1,300. We're already at 1,260. 1,260 active calories burned. I'm comfortable with the 1,300 burned today. Although I do wish I could change this little stop thing right here. I wish I could make this further away or something. Sometimes I hit my knee on it. I just did actually. I fucking bruised myself one time. I was going to town and my knee went in a little bit too much and it knocked the hell out of this adjuster, this red knob here. Had a bruise on it. And it's not fun, I still kept pedaling through it. It's actually much better to keep pedaling because you're getting the blood going to it. Movement is medicine. And it stops hurting a lot faster when you do that too, so. Don't ever think, oh, I hit my knee, let me just get off completely and just hold my knee. No, keep going. Hell, I fucking cut my knee before. Had blood running down my leg all the way to my sock. I just kept going. It'll stop. But we're at coming up on 78 kilometers now. 2 hours and 14 minutes in. Heart rate's 124 beats per minute. Active calories, 1,273. So we got about 27 calories before we hit 1,300. And we have 2 kilometers to go. I think that'll be manageable. I don't know how many calories I burn per kilometer. I'd probably check that out here. Give myself an estimation. Pero con calma. 120 beats per minute on the heart rate. 1281, we got 19 to go. 78.5 kilometers. You're running through it. You're running through it. We ran through this thing, I tell you. Let me check something out here. Where's it at? Cycling times 80K now. for me. Oh yeah, we're in the elite zone still, even at the zone 2 that we're in. For a male, I don't even go by my age. I look at the best number, like the shortest number. And normally it's people from 20 to 30. I'm 34, so I compete with those guys. And their elite times are normally 2 hours and 36 minutes for an 80-kilometer ride. I'm going to be finishing mine in 2 hours and less than 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I'm still above 15 minutes in the elite zone. We're at 1,291 active calories burned, coming up on 13.8 left, and we're gonna hit 80K. Let's go. 0.7. 1294. We're definitely clearing 1300 because I still got a little cool down to do after this. Even with my cool down, I'm gonna be better time than elite. 2 hours and 17 minutes. I'll probably finish this in, if it's not too high, 217, low 218. 1,298 active calories, 1,298 active calories. Heart rate's 135, that's fine. It's fine if we go to zone 3 just a little bit at the end here, it's normal. 217. I'm bad, 2 hours and 17 minutes. And 79 kilometers. 79.8. We got 0.2 kilometers to go. I'll take y'all with me. 1,300 active calories burned. A tenth of a kilometer to go. We've already cleared 1,300 calories. We just hit 2 hours and 18 minutes. Like I said, low 218, and we're done. 2 hours, 18 minutes, and 7 seconds. We finished our 80 kilometers. So now we're gonna do a slow back pedal. I feel like this feels really good on my glute. It feels really good on my hamstrings, and it feels really good on my knees. So I always incorporate this at the end of every cardio session that I do. And I've been doing that for a while, so it seems to be working. Seems to work well. I'll probably do this for half a kilometer to a kilometer. You don't gotta do too much. Probably burn a little extra calories with it too. We're at 1313 right now in terms of active calorie burn. Total calorie burn on my watch says 1,500, but if you look at this sensor that I'm using, it says the calories are 2,359. To me, that's way overestimated. So I never rely on whatever the bike says on the calorie burn. I feel like that's just a huge overestimation. I feel like the watch, while watches are still not 100% accurate, they're much more accurate. Possibly even within the 85% range in terms of what you're burning. And it's always on the lower end, so it's always been dialed in for me in that term. 1,322 active calories. I'm hearing some pizza. I'm feeling some pizza. Let's see what the scale says that we're feeling now, because if I'm at 149 or 150 flat on the scale, you best believe I'm placing my order. That's one thing I know. I need to get some sodium anyway. That stuff's super high in sodium. It's going to have a lot of carbs in it because of the crust, which is good. I'm going to need to replenish my carbohydrates, my glycogen. While it's not the best form of carbs or food, it's a reward, you know. We don't eat this every day. We probably would only ever eat this once a week. And for the longest time, I wasn't even doing a cheat meal. It was just strict the way I was eating, because the way I cook, it feels like I'm cheating already. This shit's so damn good. I make some really good stuff in the 500 calorie range, and I will be releasing a cookbook soon so I can share those recipes with y'all as well. So y'all can also feel like you're cheating while still losing fat and building muscle, because all of those meals are going to be prioritizing protein, something we don't get enough of. And protein has a higher thermic effect. Compared to fat and carbs, they only burn 4 grams of calories when you consume them. For every gram of protein, it's like 9 calories that you burn. That's like 4 grams of calories. I'm sorry, 4 calories. So fat and carbs will burn 4 calories per gram, and for protein per gram, you're going to burn 9 calories. So you're actually burning more calories just by eating protein. And the way that they make the food is just kind of lower in protein, higher in fat, and high in carbs. So what we do is we prioritize protein over here. Protein's very important. Anyways, we are at 81 kilometers now. I've been backpedaling for a whole kilometer. 1,300 calories burned active. I'm going to go ahead and hop off here so I can show you all the results. Slow it down. All right, let's take this off here. 81 kilometers burned at 2 hours and 22 minutes. Never look at, like, that's way over an estimation. Look at the watch. 1350 active, total 1,500, that's what it is. We're gonna go ahead and end that there. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Shit, it's been another 80K. We'll do another one on Wednesday, so if y'all decide to join, I'll be there. Anyways, until then, much love.